Good afternoon and welcome back to Burgas at this huge arena for the climax and continuation of day one. Well, what a day it's been, particularly for Italy and Germany. 2 medals apiece for both of those countries. And now we have the under-18 10-metre air pistol solo women's finals in terms of the bronze medal match first between Italy and Poland, and then 2 athletes who are individual neutral athletes will contest the gold. So that's our remaining schedule. Just these 2 medal matches still to come, and then our medal ceremony to close out day one. What a memorable day it's been. 3 more days of competition still to come, so do join us across tomorrow and then Saturday and Sunday. Gold medals today for Serbia, for Germany and for Turkey. So my name is Rory McAllister. Thanks very much for coming along. It's great to have you here as part of our live coverage. We're live on Facebook and on YouTube. We've got another 2 medal matches for you. Who's going to take bronze? We're about to find out. But more importantly, who will take gold later and become the European champion? So Cristal Quarta, who is the twin sister of Loris. And Loris took a bronze earlier today for Italy. So Małgorzata Dabrowska is first to arrive, representing Poland. It's the first appearance for Poland in a medal match today on day one of the European Champions. Well, the Polish team have come here in their numbers. So both athletes in this final, 17 years old. Such great exposure and a great chance as well for athletes like this to get onto a stage as big as this, on an occasion as big as this. And Cristal Quarta of Italy marches out next. And there's Francesco Bruno, who's part of the Italian coaching team. Had a quick chat with Francesco before this started. Always has a smile. He's got a very good handshake as well, very firm. So I did say the Poles had come here in their numbers. You can see them there. So Milena Spasova, well, again, representing the home nation of Bulgaria. And Petar Plavcic of Croatia once again is our chief range officer to close out today. You can see quite clearly on his watch strap there, 16:28. So he's taking a quick look at the clock just to make sure that everything goes off on time. Qualification earlier certainly was interesting, quite close at the top as well. Top 4 athletes, certainly in terms of 2nd, 3rd and 4th. So one of these athletes is on the verge of taking a bronze. Will it be Italy? Will it be Poland? The Italians have had a good day so far. Meanwhile, the gold medal match will be contested once the bronze medal match is finished, over and done and dusted. So the 5 minutes of preparation and sighting time. Safety flags are removed from the pistols. You can see the handles moulded to the grip of the athletes. And it's quite customary as well for the athletes to collate a load of stickers on the side. There's memorabilia of events they've taken part of. We'll make sure the stickers don't amass too much though, because you can then break the width restriction of the actual pistol. as the pistols are checked by equipment control, and there's only a certain amount of width the pistol is allowed. So are Poland on the verge of their first medal here today? Well, the Quarter family already have a medal earlier today. Crystal's twin brother, that's Loris, bagged a bronze for the Italians. So Luca Tesconi is once again out there underneath the bright lights as the Italian coach can call a timeout if he wishes to. You don't have to, it's not customary or obligatory, it is optional. But certainly it was very effective for Serbia earlier on in the gold medal match in the under-16s. Poland versus Italy for the 10-metre air pistol solo women's under-18 bronze medal match, live for you here in Bulgaria at the European Championships for 10 metres. A 9.8 or higher is required to make a hit. This is a hit or miss system in this solo event. And speaking of the targets, let's have a look at what you need in order to hit it, the pistol itself. So here are the event details then, 9.8 or higher, and 12 hits is what's required in order now to clinch the bronze medal here at the European Championships.
Which looks very entertaining to me. I hope I get the chance to see it. And I would advise you also to see it if you can. And make some memories here in Burgas.
Under 1 minute now to go until we get underway. The Chief Range Officer will also give the athletes a 30-second reminder before we get going. The bronze medal is at stake, and then later today we will move to the gold medal to close out day one. And it's been a good day for the Italians so far. Are they on the verge of another medal? Well, if you'd like to follow everything that's going on here at the European Championships, then just go to our Instagram or Facebook pages, and you can use the QR codes there on your screen as a handy and quick way of actually linking through to our social media channels. If you are just joining us, welcome along. We're live in Burgas, Bulgaria. This is the under-18 10-metre air pistol solo women's bronze medal match. And the first competition shot load command is given. Poland versus Italy. Can Poland claim their first medal of today? Will it be another medal for the Italians? Well, it's a miss for Quarta. And Dabrowska for Poland also with a miss. A nervy start from both athletes.
No hits this round. Let's see what the next one will bring. I think they need a help from the audience.
Well, the H&N Cup, such a popular competition. So many flood and go to it in Germany. And there's so much history as well. So many amazing moments, and has developed so many characters and so many champions as well. So who'll take the advantage then? Who'll be first to put some points on the board here?
After the second shot expires, Burgas takes the lead. Still no hits for Quarta, but we are early in the game.
So Dabrowska manages to make a hit and now has 1 point in front of Quarta of Italy. Well, we've seen a real test across all the athletes so far today, not only in terms of obviously trying to get over the line to take a medal, but just soaking up the atmosphere, soaking up the pressure, getting used to an occasion as big as this, a competition as big as this. Over 30 countries have come here to Bulgaria and 335 athletes. That's up from the numbers that took part in Tallinn in Estonia last year. And it was so successful last year that the European Shooting Confederation decided to give the under-18s and under-16s another chance and a crack at a European title. I think it's great for the athletes to get this exposure. It's amazing stillness from Christelle Quarta of Italy, opting for the thumb over the waist strap. Meanwhile, the Italian has made a hit and now has a point on the board. So it's level. The first to 12 takes the bronze. Well, the coaches sit and look on patiently, helpless unless, of course, they do call a timeout. 2 misses for both athletes. And now another series, another 50 shots. So who can hold their nerve? Burgas looks down, hoping for a hit, not to be. A 9.8 is what's required to take a hit. It's another brace of misses, a miss either side. Meanwhile, Christelle Quarta trying to get in the zone mentally. Trying to keep the heart rate at bay. Trying to keep it under control. Using your breath. Breath control so important. Mental focus as well. The concentration required for an event such as this. And knowing what's at stake as well. A European Championship medal. This is very different from shooting down at your local club. So there's Luca. Sorry, Loris. Luca's the coach. I wonder what's going through Loris's mind watching his twin sister in this bronze medal match. And that's another miss for both the athletes. So it stays at 2 points for Dąbrowska of Poland and 1 point for Quarta of Italy, who's looking back at Luca, the coach. I think just trying to get some indication of hope. It's tough out there. It's been a long day too. Qualification earlier today, out under the big bright lights. Oh, shots in the nines. What's that? 1.9.9, but that's another 9.9. So yet to go into the 10 ring, but it doesn't matter. It just in this particular format, if you just keep hitting 9.8s, that's all you need. Interesting now that both athletes have made hits either side. Dąbrowska also 3 points to 2. Just see the stillness that's required, the precision, the skill, the accuracy. These pistols with open sights, so you need decent vision. And well, the Italians are calling a timeout. Luca Tesconi has had enough so far and says, do you know what? We just need to break this up a little bit. So Cristel Quarta now in the first of the timeout. 60 seconds is the time allowance per timeout per coach. And it's just one timeout per country.
So we'll see what will happen in this match after this timeout. Fun fact while we are in timeout. From Italy, Cristel Quarta is the sister of our bronze medalist from today. That girl is the sister of twin sister, who also will be 18 years tomorrow. So give her a big round of applause for her birthday tomorrow.
So let's see whether or not the timeout has a positive effect on Cristel Quarta, the 17-year-old who celebrates her 18th birthday tomorrow. As will her twin brother Loris. Loris already with a bronze medal. Can Cristel do the same? Well, Dąbrowska of Poland is standing in the way and is 2 points in front at the moment. That's a miss for the Italian, not even anywhere near the centre. And also for Dąbrowska as well. Well, what's going on here? Both athletes struggling in this bronze medal match. They really are. I mean, look at the hit rate, 18%. Meanwhile, Dąbrowska slightly better, double in fact, on 36%. They're some of the lowest we've seen on day one. And again, it's the sense of occasion as well. It's nothing to do with ability, really. They wouldn't have got through to the bronze medal match if the ability wasn't there. It is, that's clear. But this is what shooting's all about, is can you handle it when it comes to finals and when it comes to medal matches? Do you have the mental capacity? Can you control your thoughts, your temperament, your concentration? That's what counts. So Dąbrowska now goes 3 in front, and it's advantage Poland in this bronze medal match. Now Cristel Quarta just needs to make sure that she's to stand a chance of taking bronze. This medal match doesn't start to just slip away. wavering from Dubrovska. It's a miss for the Polish athlete, likewise for the Italian. And it stays with a 3-point gap, this time 5 points to 2. So Cristel Corta of Italy, can she somehow claw back into this bronze medal match using the blinder on the non-shooting eye? Anything to try and get an advantage and get somewhere closer to the centre of the target. Well, Dubrovska puts the gap even further. 4 points now between Poland and Italy. That's a terrific shot, really, from Dubrovska, because she's been struggling as well. It's not just Cristel Corta who's been under the cosh with this bronze medal match. Well, it's hot under the lights out the front as well. And any sweat on your hands, well, there's the towel there to dry that off. Well, interestingly now, Dubrovska's missed again, but it's Corta, the Italian, who's scored a decent hit, much closer to the centre. Now just 3 points behind, it's 6-3. Well, Corta, is this the start of a comeback? Well, it'd be a great birthday gift for her ahead of tomorrow, if she was to match what her brother achieved, which is a bronze medal at the European Championships. Dubrovska, meanwhile, though, certainly means business and remains 3 points in front. Another hit for the Polish athlete. It's 7-4. Cristel Corta can't quite manage a hit this time in this series. Meanwhile, Dubrovska of Poland has done just that and goes back again, 4 points in front. So Dubrovska 4 points away from a bronze. So he'll be first to shoot this time. Is it to be a hit? Will it be a miss? A 9.8 or higher is what's needed to score a hit. Not to be for Corta, the Italian. Meanwhile, Dubrovska edges out further. And is the chance of this bronze slipping away from Cristel Corta of Italy. A 5 point gap now between the Polish and Italian athletes. Well, Poland certainly won't be calling a timeout anytime soon. Dubrovska now up to a hit rate of 50%. Corta still quite low, 22%, but still time to try and catch up. And if Corta is going to make some hits, needs to hope that Dubrovska makes some misses. Likewise, Dubrovska will just want to keep on going and get over the line and claim this bronze. Another real decent shot from the athlete from Poland. Into double figures, 6 points in front, it's 10-4. Now, is the writing on the wall, as well as the targets, are Poland on the verge of getting their first medal here today? Well, Christel Quarter, that's a great confidence boost for the 17-year-old, but it could be too little too late. Although it's a decent shot from the Italian, and it's a hit, puts her up to 5 points. Dubrovska, meanwhile, has slammed in another hit. It's 11-5. So Małgorzata Dubrovska of Poland. Is this series the one where she can claim a European Championship bronze medal? It is, you know, that's a hit. And much to the delight of the Polish team and the supporters. And Dubrovska's done it, she's over the line. And Poland have their first medal of this European Shooting Championships here in Bulgaria. That was a real gritty performance. She really had to dig deep there. There's a real fight and battle for that bronze medal. Meanwhile, Christel Quarter will celebrate her 18th birthday tomorrow. Couldn't quite match the achievements of her brother earlier on today. He took a bronze medal, but for Christel Quarter, it's 4th place. Well, Luca Tesconi, the Italian coach, just doing his best there to say congratulations to Christel Quarter for making it through to the medal match. This is the European Championship after all. Gold medal match still to come, and that's between two individual neutral athletes, Sofia Kozina and Victoria Clodonina. We'll have some highlights for you in just a few moments. A look back on that bronze medal match that was a real battle, a real fight between Poland and Italy. Well, it's the difference between becoming a medalist and becoming just a competitor who was there to take part. The gold medal match coming up after the conclusion a few moments ago of the bronze medal match between Italy and Poland. Małgorzata Dubrovska of Poland taking the first medal for her country. Poland now on the medal table with that bronze. And now two individual neutral athletes will contest the gold medal. So Sofia Kozina is first to come out. She's on firing point E. (16 years old). Celebrating her 17th birthday later this year.
And competing against her teammate on firing point F, also competing as individual neutral athlete Victoria Clodonina.
So Victoria Clodonina is next. She'll be on firing point F. Which way is this going to go? Well, we will find out. It could all be over in 12 series. We haven't seen any real quick matches so far here on day one of the European Shooting Championships across 10 metres. There's been fierce battles in all the medal matches. But this event is our last of the day, bar the medal ceremony still to come. Another packed day tomorrow. And then Saturday is our busiest, along with Sunday as well. That's equally as busy. So Sofia Kozina versus Victoria Clodinaya. Who will be victorious? Who will be crowned as a European champion? So in a few seconds, Chief Range Officer will give command of the preparation and sighting time. Just a chance for both the athletes just to settle in to this finals area. On the other side of the targets and the big black cloth is the qualification area of this huge arena. One of the best things about the arena here is that both the conditions in the qualification and finals area are pretty much identical, apart from the fact, of course, that the finals area has fewer targets.
The last 5 minutes of time shots and preparations for today. The last match of the day.
Well, the officials are ready. We're ready. I'm sure wherever you are watching from around the world. Thanks very much for joining us live on Facebook and on YouTube and across the European Shooting Confederation website.
We had 2 teammates in the previous match competing for the bronze medals. And now this final event, we have 2 teammates competing in the gold medal match.
So do follow us on social media, keep up with everything that's going on here in Bulgaria at the European Shooting Championships. The second time the European Shooting Confederation have held a European Championships for under 16s and under 18s. A real chance for young athletes to develop, get some experience, perhaps sometimes even travel out of their own country for the first time. And then come here away from their family, from their friends, and see what life on the road is like. And Natalia Kokoroshina is the coach and can therefore call 2 timeouts, 1 for each athlete.
Once again, coach Natalia Kokoroshina will have 2 timeouts.
That's a fine looking pistol, isn't it?
Because we have the same team and 1 coach.
Real beautiful bits of kit as well. Those moulded grips. You see the towels there as well, just to try and help keep the palms dry. But speaking of the targets, let's have a closer look at how they work.
We will have to announce for which athlete.
Well, focus, steady, fire, well, and hit, that's required too. A 9.8 or higher is what's needed. 12 hits to win. Now, though the bullseye, that's the 10 ring, is 11.5 millimetres wide. Really, a 9.8 is all that's needed. If you keep hitting 9.8s at least, then you're going to be cruising towards a gold medal. That is, of course, unless your opponent does the same thing, in which case it'll get tied at 12 each. And each athlete will then carry on until there's a clear winner. So we have just over 1 minute to go. And the Chief Range Officer will also give out a 30-second warning reminder to the athletes as well. It's so important as well that the athletes tune in and listen to what the Chief Range Officer is saying in terms of the commands, but at the same time you've got to block stuff out as well, such as the crowd. Some, of course, use it to their advantage. You'll see the likes of Zorana Runovic turning around and pumping up the crowd. Others just prefer to stay in the zone and get on with it. So QR code's on screen. If you'd like to follow us on Instagram or Facebook, just point your camera from your phone or tablet in the direction of that QR code. And you can follow a yellow link and your device will do the rest for you. So there's the stop command in terms of the preparation. Here we go then, it's business. And the gold down the barrel. Is it to be a gold around her neck? This is the 10-metre air pistol solo women's under 18 match in terms of the battle for the gold medal here in Bulgaria at the European Shooting Championships for 10 metres for the under 16s and under 18s. Well, a miss on both sides, that's not unusual. And we've seen that across the day. There's just some nerves as well, edgy moments, just getting used to the finals area. The TV cameras, the lights, the crowd, the pressure of an occasion and knowing that you've got a chance to become a European champion. Well, a miss for Kolodina. Kazina, meanwhile, manages to make her first hit in this gold medal match. Well, Kazina now has that confidence boost. He's the first to make a hit and get 1 point on the board. And there's two of our bronze medal match athletes from earlier today. That's another miss for Victoria. And Sophia, meanwhile, continues the winning streak. And there's another hit and another confidence boost as well. So you see the white opaque blinder used by Sophia. Every athlete's different. Some use like a gauze, so there's some form of transparency. Some like it fully opaque like that to block it out. Well, it's a hit for both athletes. So will Victoria claw her way back into this gold medal match? 2 points separate the two, 3 points to 1. Well, Kozina this time, shrug of the shoulders. Just needs to make sure, if she's to stay in front, that the occasion doesn't get to her too much. You don't want to pull in too much negativity. But again, it's how you deal with it and how you cope with it at competitions such as this that separate the medalists from just the competitors. So a miss for both athletes. Still remains now 3 points to 1. So another load command, another chance for the athletes to reset, go back into their pre-shot routines. Forget about what's happened before. Just treat each series as if it's the start and fresh. Try and dump any other thoughts in your mind, tip them away. See how delicate the triggers are. And these 4.5 calibers. So it stays at 3-1. Another series where both athletes miss. So both athletes, fairly similar styles here. But Sophia opting for the waist strap instead for a non-shooting hand. And Victoria just resetting. There's still over 20 seconds left on the clock. She'll probably fire within the next 5 though, would be my guess. And does so. It's 2 misses again. So third series in a row where both athletes have made a miss. Well, a very nervy bronze medal match, and again it's followed and spilled into this gold medal match as well. Just gives you an idea of the pressure and the occasion that the athletes are experiencing and who can deal with it better than the other. So far, still advantage to Kozina, 3 points to 1, 2 points in front. Well, it's another hit for Sophia, and it's come at the right time, and I'm sure she's relieved. There was 3 series in a row with no hits for both of the athletes, and now Sophia has made that hit rate at 50%. Meanwhile, Klodinaya, well, one of the lowest hit rates we've seen across the afternoon and for day 1, 12%. That needs to change. Otherwise it will be a silver medal. Which, let's face it, isn't exactly a bad achievement at all, is it? In the European Championships. Well, that's more like it. A hit on both sides. 1 point each for both athletes, and a nice confidence boost as well, particularly for Victoria, because she had 4 series without a hit. And in the gold medal match, you just don't want your confidence to have to crumble. Well, that's real control from Victoria, furthest away. Despite that, it's another miss. And there's going to be a timeout. Well, that's no real surprise, because I think Victoria Klodinaya really needs some words of encouragement here. If she's to try and stand a chance of coming back and even putting up a fight for the gold medal. Meanwhile, Sophia Kozina is 3 in front. Well, no reaction from Victoria at all. Well, she almost looks furious.
The next command is only for position E. For next shot, load. Only position E.
Right, so here, Sofia Kozina gets to shoot alone. Now, is this because I think the timeout paddle was raised and then granted by one of the jury? And the coach has marched over before Sofia Kozina has actually even taken her shot. That looks to be what happened anyway. Oh, look at that. Almost dead centre. Bang. Slam dunk. Well, a slight wry smile there as well. I think Sofia enjoyed that. Particularly then after the gap and after the timeout. And then just coming back to shoot alone. Great shot under real pressure, real composure. And that's the sign of a champion. And is Sofia Kozina going to be crowned as the champion today? Well, I didn't quite catch what the chief range officer said there. I could see the technical delegate, that's Robert Ferenczak of Slovenia, down on the front row, clearly indicating that something was awry. I think the range officer and the jury are just going over to check the monitor for Victoria. So they're just using that device just to take the pellet out of the pistol.
Okay, please take your position to continue. For the next competition shot, load. Start.
So another series. Now there's 4 between these two. 6 points to 2. 12 is what's required. So Sofia Kozina is halfway there. Is she living on a prayer? Well, not by the looks of things. There's another hit. 7 points to 3 for both. 2 hits. That's encouraging. That's what we want to see. A battle in front of us. Remains at 4 points the gap. 7 points to 3. First to 12 takes gold and the title of European champion. So each athlete in this gold medal match had a real test of nerve, and Sofia Kozina there was almost looking as if she'd missed, just judging from her reaction and the body language. But actually, I wouldn't be surprised if that was just on the cups of a 9.8 and just crept in as a hit. Goes 5 points in front, and Sofia Kozina is looking pretty strong to take the gold here. Well, that's much better from Victoria Kolodinaya. And, well, better again from Kozina on the other side. Keeps it with a gap with 5 points. It's 9-4. And Sofia once again gets another step closer to the gold medal here in Bulgaria. Well, interesting. A miss on both sides. I did say earlier this was a test of nerve, mental concentration. I mean, yes, there's all the physicality that goes with it. Controlling your breath, heart rate, balance, your actual poise as well, your body position. Just trying to eradicate any tension in the muscles. So it's 9-4. Is there a way back in for Victoria Kolodinaya? Well, there could be. There's a glimmer of hope.
That was a hit from Kolodinaya. A miss for Kozina. The advantage is now 4 points only. 3 hits for Kozina.
9 points to 5.
For the next competition shot, load. Start.
Well, this is the start of a comeback. Well, just for a moment, perhaps, but no. Sofia Kozina has matched it. A hit on both sides, and the gap remains at 4 points. 10-6, and Sofia Kozina is 2 away from a gold medal and the title of European champion. Well, each athlete's been tested across this gold medal match. And, well, I don't know what's going on here with Victoria Kolodinaya, but she's just coming into some form, but perhaps too late, because Sofia Kozina has made another hit. Both athletes almost identical in terms of shots and placement on the target. So Sofia Kozina, she's seconds away from a gold medal. Takes a shot. Oh, look at that. Almost dead centre. A real decent shot. Takes it to 12 points. And she'll take the gold medal and the title of European champion in the under-18 10-metre solo. She knows it. She's delighted. And Victoria Kolodinaya, well, it's a miss. And I think just struggled the whole way through, but still picks up the silver medal. And that means that all of the medal matches today were won by those who were ranked higher after qualification. Interesting facts. Thanks to Seva, who controls our graphics back in the TV production room as well, for feeding that little interesting fact through to us here in the commentary position. Well, an interesting battle, and even the timeouts earlier sort of played their part, but at the end of the day, Sofia Kozina just had too much, was too strong, too focused, and therefore stormed through to take the gold medal.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for our medalist.
So here are the medalists. Poland get their first medal of the day, as we also get the official announcements from our announcer, Kristina Pleter-Kapic.
And gold medal winner, European champion, also competing as individual neutral athlete,
So it's a bronze medal for Poland. Małgorzata Dąbrowska. Meanwhile, Wiktoria Kloninaja, who's an individual neutral athlete, takes the silver medal. And a very strong performance in the end from Zofia Kozina. Smiles at the end as well. All that preparation, all that training has paid off. She's the European champion in the 10-metre air pistol solo under 18 women's gold medal match. That's how it finished, 12 points to 7. Well, we'll try and get some highlights for you in just a few seconds. And then a look ahead to tomorrow as well. Going to switch to the air rifle and have a repeat of what we did today, but just in the air rifle disciplines instead. All the same timings, 12:45, 2 p.m, 3:15 and 4:30. First of all though, let's have a look back at that gold medal match and the battle we've just witnessed. Well, a real test of nerve and skill, not only just in that gold medal match, but also throughout the day here on day one of the European Championships for 10 metres under 16 and under 18. That's how it finished, though, across the day. Gold medals for Turkey, for Germany, for Serbia, and also for Zofia Kozina, an individual neutral athlete. We've got a medal ceremony still to come, but otherwise let's have a look ahead to tomorrow. Another packed day, another packed schedule. We're switching from pistol to rifle across the men's solo under 16 and under 18s, and then tomorrow afternoon the air rifle women's solo events in under 16 and under 18s. We're really hoping you can join us again tomorrow for day 2. Thanks for coming along for day 1 from myself, Rory McAllister, and from the entire broadcast team as well here in Bulgaria. Thanks for coming. Enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll see you tomorrow for more medal matches here in Burgas.